All right. My name's Iain. I'll explain my appearance when I first come up on stage. Basically, this is my face. I take it everywhere I go. I've got this face because my dad's Norwegian and my mum is in the boy band McFly. So, as you can tell from my accent, I am European. I'm from Scotland. It's cool being from Scotland, man. There's lots of negative stereotypes, but sometimes Scottish people can just blow your mind. I was recently on the Megabus. Do we know the Megabus? Yeah, it's pretty cool, but I mean, the Megabus in Scotland is kind of like heroin. Basically, if you're on it, chances are you're a junkie. That's how it works. I was on the Megabus going from Edinburgh through to Glasgow. I was having a good time on the Megabus, right? And these boys got in the back of the bus, these intimidating-looking lads, right? And I judged them, but I shouldn't have done, because these guys were comedy geniuses. No word of a lie, one of the guys turns to his mates and goes, "Here, boys, here, lads, I'm not going to tell you how many women I have slept with. All I'm going to tell you is this. If I had £1 for every woman I'd slept with, I would have £8. So, Pot Casanova, pot Sudoku puzzle, do you know what I mean? I recently turned 24. I went on the old Facebook to organise a night out. I was like, guys, I'm turning 24, big birthday, come on, get involved, yeah. Because I'm an idiot on Facebook, apparently, right? No word of a lie, add me on Facebook and check this for yourself. One person liked my Facebook status. That one person was Iain Stirling, my own mother, right? I mean, my mum is impressively terrible at Facebook. My mum has been on Facebook for 18 months. She has 4 friends on Facebook. She's got me, my girlfriend, my sister, and Auntie Pam. Auntie Pam, who insists on calling herself, on Facebook, Auntie Pam. Right? First name, Auntie. Surname, it's Pam. Interests, my nephew. Activities, putting £5 in cards regardless of the person's age or situation. Always a like, you're free, have a fiver. You're 18, have a fiver. 21, have a fiver. Happy bar mitzvah, have a fiver. Welcome to your house, have a fiver. Merry Christmas, have a fiver. Happy Easter, have a fiver. Halloween, have a fiver. I am so sorry about your loss. Have a fiver, there we go! We went out, the 5 of us, we had a great time because my Auntie Pam is insane. Like, she's got a certificate and everything, right? This is the idea. When I was a kid, we were on holiday, we're in the breakfast bar of the hotel, right? The guy walks over to ask my Auntie Pam, "How would you like your eggs?" And she replied, "In a cake." I'm quite young, but I'm old enough to remember certain things. Like, I remember the golden age of MasterChef. Some of you might remember this. Lloyd Grossman. Free kitchens. No messing about. It was amazing. Nowadays, MasterChef is the most needlessly dramatic programme in the entire world. The start of MasterChef is this. This is as tough as cooking gets. No, it's not. Clearly, you've never got home at 3 o'clock in the morning, pissed out your mind and thought, I am making a quiche. Right? Although, Drunken MasterChef would be an amazing programme. Imagine the commentary. Kimberly decided to skip dessert and instead has put a traffic cone on the fridge. There we go. Over to the blue kitchen, just a guy like, I was preparing it. I shouldn't have done that, Jaeger. That's it. I was preparing the salad for the stir fry, and then instead, I just done a poo in the wok. I don't know why we would do that. Hey. The worst programme in the world, though, is on Channel 4. It is filmed in Chester. It is known as Hollyoaks. I think it's a horribly vacuous show. I mean, for those who don't know it, it's like a dyslexic person wrote a play for the cast of Babe Station, right? The things... I'm trying to be more mature. Like, I mean, I'm getting to that age as well where my mates have started to have kids. That's weird age. Like, if anyone here's got kids, new kids, here's a thing, right? Nobody wants to hold your child. This is a new... I don't know if any of you got this. My mates, they sort of... You know the rule, innit? They sort of give you the baby. You've got to get the baby, and you sort of go... That's a good baby. Apart from my Auntie Pam, who once got a baby, went... He looks like a prick. Just gave it back. You can't say that. It's a new baby. She went, well, someone's got to tell it, right? They say the weirdest things, though, don't they? Like, they give you the kid and they go, Iain, if you hold the baby, you will feel the love from the baby. That baby does not love you, OK? Like, I love my girlfriend, but never when she's been holding me in her arms have I shat down her legs, right? Never have... Well, I mean, one time. I was drunk and making her stuff right. But the point is... It's nice having a girlfriend, though. I think when you've got a girlfriend, you can be sort of more honest sexually, right? Like, I mean, for example, I don't like hand jobs. There it is. I ain't drink it in. Don't drink... wrong. I mean, I think a hand job is sort of like when someone takes a picture on your camera, but they don't know the buttons. You sort of give it and quite excited at the front, yeah, quite... Got a big smile on your face. This is going to be amazing. Here we go. Starts to take a while, doesn't it? And she doesn't know what she's doing, and then eventually you've just got to go, look, give it here, I'll do it myself. Right? Although, lads, if you take a picture with your left hand, it looked like someone else took it. So I embarrass myself all the time, man. I was recently travelling down to London to do a gig. I was on the train, I had a few glasses of red wine, right? I need to go to the toilet, right? So I went to the... You remember in the olden days, the train doors used to be a sort of metal door on a metal hinge, and that worked. Right? And then someone built a new train. They took a long, hard look at the train door, and they thought to themselves, oh, there's not enough jeopardy here. And they installed the plastic slidey door with the electric lock. It doesn't work, right? I walk up to the toilet door. I press the door open button. Door swings open. There was a lady there. And to use the French, she was doing a massive shit. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, how do I know it was a twosies? Because obviously when a man pees, he stands up. When a man poos, he sits down. But with women... There's a whole air of mystery around the whole... The reason I knew she was doing a number 2 was, as the door swung open, she went to tell me to get out, but because she was mid-movement, it honestly came out as... Get out! I didn't know if she was talking to me or giving it a final push, right? She sat in the toilet, but as we all know, the door shut button's miles away. She's stretching out, trying to open her Jedi mind tricks or something, doing that. I'm thinking, now is not the time for a high five, right? But as we all know, I'm a gentleman. You know, I'm gregarious. I'm convivial. I've recently bought a thesaurus. There's many things about me. So... what I tried to do was, I tried to lean into the toilet and hit the door shut button, right? But because of the high-tension situation, and because I'd had a few drinks, I slightly overestimated my step into the toilet, hit the door shut button, then watched, in horror, as the plastic door just slid shut behind me. now trapped on the train to London in a toilet with a woman who can only be described as the victim. Right. There's loads of options here. I can apologise, I can make a joke, I can do... For some reason, my brain went, play it cool. Just like leaning back, like... What's that? All I could think to say was, you might want to be careful, love. You can meet some proper weirdos in London. Nice. I tend to embarrass myself after I've had a drink, and you get that thing, drunken brain. You all know drunken brain. So when you think of something you probably shouldn't say, and then your drunken brain goes, no, mate, that is too funny. I was at a gig in Newcastle recently. It was £5 to get in. The guy down the front, right, was absolutely hammered. It looked like somebody had shaved a bear, put it in a suit and got it drunk, right? The guy was absolutely... He was absolutely nutted, right? But it was £5 to get into this gig, so I thought I'll bring him and get him involved. I went, all right, mate, what would you do for £5? Like a friendly bet or dare. Without even blinking, this guy goes, punch a horse. We all do it when we're drunk. We've all got that evil part in our brain. You know that evil voice you sometimes get? Like, recently I was on a... You know, you're on a train platform, and there's a guy stood in front of you on the edge of the platform. And a part of your brain goes, I reckon you could push him. The worst thing I'd done with drunken brain was I was in London. My mate had got a new girlfriend, and she was, like, really posh, you know? Like, royal posh, you know? Really bloody posh, yeah. Sounds like she can't breathe in. She's so bloody posh, yeah. She had those, posh people teeth, do you know? You know, the ones that are slightly too big for her mouth, right? I mean, hey, she's kicking that look and fair play to her. But what happened was, me and my mates, right, were cooking a bit of dinner, a few glasses of red wine, we get a bit drunk. My mate decides to ask for relationship advice. He turns to me, bleary-eyed, he's like, Iain, mate, I think I love this woman. I want to spend the rest of my life with this woman. What can I make her for dinner? Drunkenly, I went, well, mate, whatever you make her for dinner, just remember when you're feeding her, to keep your hand flat. She will have your fingers. It gets worse than that, right? We're on a double date, right? Our girlfriends are coming round. His girlfriend gets there first. She walks into the room. There's like an awkward tension. Man's like, if you laugh, I'm trying not to laugh, right? No, when you try to not laugh so hard, you start coughing. I'm just like, She starts talking about posh people, things like skiing and paying your taxes and that. And then I just think this can't get any worse. Then I panic because it's cold in London town. She walks in at the cold, takes off her coat and just goes... I explode with laughter. I don't think it get any worse. A Geordie bloke walks in, he punches her in the face. Gave him the £5. Lucky I had my Auntie Pam's 24th birthday card on me. So, ladies and gentlemen, I have been Iain Stirling. You've been an absolute pleasure. Good night. God bless. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.